If you're looking to get a personal loan through Discover, okay, now I know that they actually will allow you to check your rates here, right? Now here's the thing about it with this here personal loan. They're usually going to pull Equifax on the personal loans, all right? However, what I wanted to show you guys is something that most people really don't think about. Because with the personal loans, even if they offer you the lowest interest rate at just say 9-10%, right? That seems pretty good these days with a low interest rate like that, right? On a $30,000. However, this is what I would do so I won't pay any interest. I would apply for one of their 0% credit cards. And as you can see, they have a cash back credit card for 15 months on purchases and balance transfers. Then they also have a gas on restaurants Discover card, 15 months. As you can see here, 15 months here as well. And then they also have a co-partner card, right? For 15 months. Now, here's the thing about it that most people are not aware of. When you get these here credit cards, okay, from Discover, sometimes they may send you out checks, okay? And they send you out checks where you can actually liquidate the card, okay? Now, please keep in mind, when you liquidate this card, it is going to affect your personal credit. And the reason that it's going to affect your personal credit, because you're liquidating it all the way to a zero balance. So you're maxing out the card. However, you're not paying any interest on the card. And so that's the reason I think doing it this strategy, one, you're not paying any interest on the money. Two, you're actually going to have all the money available to do whatever you was going to do with the money anyway, and it gives you more leverage, okay? So if you're thinking about getting a personal loan from Discover, this is the play that I would do. I would try to get one or two of these credit cards. Now, here's the thing about it with these credit cards as well. Like usually, they pull Equifax if you're doing a pre-approval, okay? But if you are just doing it directly, they're going to pull your Experian. Now, the average credit score to get the personal loan is a 660, okay? Now, with the credit cards, they may be waver around of maybe about a 650, 660 as well, okay? So you don't have to have perfect credit. Now, some of the things that I would definitely tell you, if you're going to be applying for these here credit cards, then you want to include all the income in the household. Now, one of the interesting things about it that people don't know, that when they ask you, especially if you have a spouse that has income and you include their income on the application, you can do that. But when it comes to like your rent or mortgage, you want to cut that rent or mortgage in half, okay? So they're going to ask you for half of what you pay. So if you have a $3,000 mortgage, then you tell them, hey, I'm only paying $1,500. All right. So the thing about it with their personal loans as well as their credit cards, it's all about debt to income ratio. So making sure that your debt to income ratio is below that 50% threshold. All right. Now, if you're above that 50% threshold and they don't want to work with you, then you may have to go over to Universal Credit. Okay. So with Universal Credit, as you can see here, they offer loans from $1,000 up to $50,000. But the good part about it is that if you have a high debt to income ratio, over 70%, you still have a higher chance of being approved with them, okay? Without the hard pull. So yes, you can still be able to check and see what you qualify without the hard pull with them, all right? So again, for those of you that's looking to get a personal loan from Discover, then I would do this strategy here. I would apply for one of the credit cards and liquidate it. So if you have any other questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off of the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.